Ever heard of the Kardashian Curse? It is not a fairy tale, folks, because it has happened too many times for it not to be real. I mean, even Kylie Jenner, a member of the Kardashian family, confirmed the existence of the curse during one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She said, "The Kardashian curse is every male figure that comes and dates a Kardashian. Their life kind of just goes downhill after that." Even Scott Disick, the father of Kourtney's children, once visited a medium in order to expel the Kardashian curse. So, essentially, anyone who gets romantically involved or too close to the Kardashians is destined to be pursued by a persistent string of bad luck. The question is, how many people have fallen prey to this curse? In this video, we will show you 10 victims of the Kardashian curse. Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom was a former Los Angeles Laker who was at the peak of his career when he met Khloe Kardashian in 2009, and after dating for about a month, the two got hitched. But that hasty relationship was in for some huge bumps, especially for Lamar. Everything was going well at first. Their marriage was broadcasted for the entire world in Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and they even had their own spin-off. But 2 years later, things started to go bad. In 2011, Odom's cousin Curtis Smith died, and just a week later, Odom was involved in a serious car accident in which his driver struck and killed a 15-year-old boy. This was just the beginning. In August 2013, Odom disappeared for 72 hours, reportedly to care for some unspecified drug use issue. Odom's drug abuse and rumors of cheating was apparently too much for Khloe to handle, and she filed for divorce not long after. For some reason, the divorce procedure took some time and the Kardashian curse kicked in again. In 2015, the former basketball player had a near-fatal overdose in a Nevada brothel, facing several strokes, heart attacks, kidney failure, and even going into a comatose state in the upcoming months. Fortunately, Lamar made it through, Khloe signed the divorce papers, and his luck has started to improve. He is now thriving with his own music and film production company, Rich Soil Entertainment. Tristan Thompson. After moving on from Odom Lamar, Khloe hooked up with NBA player Tristan Thompson in 2016. Their relationship was going well until they were struck with cheating scandals. According to Business Insider, Tristan didn't just cheat once, but multiple times. The couple became the talk of the town when Tristan cheated on Khloe with Kylie Jenner's best friend, Jordyn Woods. This scandal rocked the entertainment world so much because Khloe was pregnant with Tristan's child at the time. And after many rounds of makeups and breakups, the couple finally parted when everyone learned that Tristan had fathered a child with another woman while trying to reconcile with Khloe. Tristan's serial cheating certainly doesn't have anything to do with the Kardashian curse, but like everyone on this list, Tristan was hit by the curse. Throughout his relationship with Khloe, Tristan's NBA team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, were performing poorly. And during the 2017 NBA Finals, the curse hit at the worst possible time because, in the first 3 games of the series, Thompson recorded a total of 8 points and 11 rebounds as his Cleveland Cavaliers lost all 3 contests to the eventual champion Golden State Warriors. After the Cleveland Cavaliers lost the finals, ESPN analyst Jalen Rose said, "I want to say what everybody's thinking. There are 3 things in life that are certain to me: Father Time, gravity, and the curse of the Kardashians." Tristan Thompson had 0 points in 2 of the 3 finals games. Tyga and Kylie met in 2011, but it wasn't until 2014, when Kylie was 17, that the duo started going out more often, and that is after Tyga had denied the dating rumors. Their relationship was somewhat controversial because of the age gap and the spiderweb family ties they had. You see, Tyga's ex, Blac Chyna, with whom he had a child with, would go on to become the youngest Kardashian's wife and baby mama after being married to Tyga, who was then dating Kylie Jenner. It's confusing, yes, but that is the Kardashian family for you. Unlike the first 2 we mentioned, the curse didn't hit Tyga while he was dating Kylie, but afterwards. No one knows exactly why the couple called it quits. But after they broke up, things went downhill for Tyga. His career went downhill with several of his singles being deemed a flop. Tyga got into a lot of debt, owing money to his landlord and having his Ferrari repossessed alongside several other money scandals that then resurfaced. So yeah, he is now a victim of the curse and there is no going back. Kris Humphries. Kris and Kim Kardashian met in 2010, but their romance was short-lived, and we've got to say it is one for the books. After meeting in 2010, the couple got engaged 7 months later, and in a seemingly Kardashian manner, they got married 3 months after their engagement. However, their marriage was even shorter as it lasted for less than 3 months, specifically 72 days after Kim decided to file for divorce. According to her, she felt pressured into marrying Kris. Well, Kim might have gotten out of the pressure after the marriage ended, but for Kris, his reputation became tarnished. It's sad, really, because during an essay for the Players Tribune, Kris said, "All I've ever wanted to be known for was basketball, but right now people no longer recognize him as a renowned basketball player, but instead as the villain who was married for just 72 days to Kim K." Before his marriage, the former NBA player had a solid role with the then New Jersey Nets. However, after the divorce, he never managed to regain that form. He never averaged more than 9 points in a season again, and for 6 different teams before retiring in 2017. What a sad tale. Reggie Bush. Just like Kris, Reggie is another victim of the Kardashian curse because he got involved with Kim. He was on top of the football world in the mid-2000s. The star running back led the University of Southern California to the national championship in 2004. And for his accomplishments, the New Orleans Saints rewarded him by selecting him with the 2nd overall pick in the 2006 NFL Draft. Then in 2007, Reggie met Kim at the ESPY Awards, and the two began dating, and he even made regular appearances on Keeping Up with the Kardashians during its early days. However, Reggie's career took a turn for the worse. He bounced around between 5 different teams throughout the remainder of his career. His time in the league eventually came to an unceremonious end in 2016, when he finished with 3 rushing yards on the season to become the first running back ever to finish the season with negative yards on more than 10 carries. Reggie was also unfortunately dubbed the biggest overhyped flop ever in professional football. Ray J. With a family that includes Brandy, who is his sister, and Snoop Dogg, his cousin, rapper Ray J was bound for big things. But unfortunately, he got involved with the Kardashians, and right now what he's most known for is a sex tape with his former girlfriend, Kim Kardashian. As a matter of fact, you could say he's somewhat responsible for putting the Kardashians on the map. Ray may have seen some success since the tape's release in 2007, but he's never been able to escape the shadow it has cast on his image. His single, "I Hit It First," is about the only thing he can brag about in terms of his career. James Harden. It seems the Kardashians have a fondness for NBA players, and NBA star James Harden was not lucky enough to escape the curse. Harden may have only briefly dated Khloe in 2015, specifically from June 2015 to February 2016. But according to James, it was the worst year of his life. This was because the romance took a toll on his career. Throughout his relationship with Khloe, the then Houston Rockets guard struggled on the court. The team won just 41 games, 15 fewer than the year before and 14 fewer than the year after. Houston's poor performance carried over into the postseason, where they were eliminated by the Golden State Warriors in 5 games 1 year after reaching the Western Conference Finals. Speaking in an interview with Sports Illustrated, Harden attributed his underperformance, at least in part, on his relationship with Khloe. He believed that the spotlight placed on him distracted him from focusing on basketball. He said, "I didn't like all the attention. I feel like it was for no reason. I wasn't getting anything out of it except my name out there and my face out there, and I don't need that." Harden also told Maxim that ending his fling with Khloe made him a better basketball player. Scott Disick. Scott is the father of Kourtney Kardashian's children, Mason, Penelope, and Rain. During his relationship with Kourtney, he lost both of his parents in the span of a few months. He also dealt with episodes of alcohol and drug addiction throughout his run on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, with much of it being documented on the show. Scott was so convinced that he suffered from the Kardashian Curse, so much so that he visited a psychic in a 2016 episode of the show. Interestingly, the psychic confirmed his suspicions in a tarot reading. The psychic said, "A negative energy is following you around. Everything that you try to do, you have a tendency to have many obstacles in front of you. To answer your question, I would probably say you do have a curse." Damon Thomas. Damon Thomas, Kim's lesser-known ex-husband, is yet another so-called victim to the curse. Thomas enjoyed success as half of the R&B duo The Underdogs before marrying Kim in 2000. Unfortunately, he could not escape the dreaded curse following their divorce in 2003. The music producer filed for bankruptcy years after his split with Kim. Court documents also revealed that Thomas was more than $3.5 million in debt, most coming from unpaid taxes. Kim claimed that Thomas abused her physically and emotionally throughout the divorce. However, Thomas has made it clear in interviews that he doesn't look back on their time together fondly. In a press release, Thomas said, "She can't write or sing or dance, so she does harmful things in order to validate herself in the media." Kanye West. We cannot talk about the Kardashian curse without adding Ye to this list. He is undoubtedly the most famous man to fall victim to the Kardashian curse. Ye, a multiple Grammy Award winner, met Kim in 2003, but their relationship didn't see the light of day until 2012 when they publicly announced their romance. In that same year, the pair went on to announce their first pregnancy and welcomed their firstborn in 2013, and a few months later, Ye's passionate and grand proposal to Kim was televised in Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and the pair exchanged vows in 2014. However, bad luck didn't hit Ye until 2016, when he suffered from his first public breakdown. Ye was reportedly hospitalized for his own safety after sleep deprivation and dehydration got the better of him. In 2020, Kim and her mother, Kris, reportedly tried to get Kanye to a doctor after he suffered from a bout of bipolar disorder during his run for presidency. West had a few more mental disorder episodes, and as someone who is so used to being in the public eye, he took it to social media, calling out the Kardashians' negative family traits. West's comments greatly impacted their relationship, causing Kim to call it quits on their marriage just a year later. With a few ups and downs since then, Ye is now seen thriving and with a new song out alongside Cardi B and Lil Perk, perhaps finally free from the Kardashian curse. So, there you have it. 10 victims of the Kardashian curse. Is the curse real, or are those unfortunate incidents just coincidence? Let's hear your thoughts.